What's up, otakus? Welcome back to the part 2 of this series. By the way, link down below for the first video, part 1. And also, before giving any hateful comment, please watch my first video. Please, link down below. Then just roll that intro. Okay, after the first part describing good side of Jojo, I am here to criticize it. Everything has its bad side, right? Even medicine has its side effects. So Jojo also contains some of its bad habits, and I am just here to point it to you. Okay, in this world, just face the reality already. There are two kind of people. One of them watches anime and love anime. Another of them didn't watch anime and didn't love anime. There can be someone who neither watches anime nor hated it, but it fit with the line, so bear it, okay? And among the people who love anime, there are two kind of anime lovers. Some of them absolutely love Jojo and another of them absolutely hate Jojo, and there is no middle line between Jojo fans. I didn't find any person who was like, yeah, I watch Jojo and it's not interesting for me to watch it, but I usually watch it kind of vibe, which come with most of the mainstream anime. But there is no such thing about Jojo because many people can't afford to like it because you have to pay a very much big price to love Jojo, right? Those boring parts. And I don't blame the Jojo haters, not only because they can be my audience, also because it's quite difficult to get into Jojo. It's like a huge stone in the entrance of a cave, and you have to break a little by little of this stone, and everyone may not be interested at the first place. The first roadblock of Jojo started before you even think to watch Jojo. I know I have said that Jojo meme helps to find new Jojo fans, but it's a huge blockage now. Let me explain it clearly. For example, there is a food you like and you have been eating that food for so long, at some point you became saturated with it and you don't want it anymore, which is the same case with Jojo. There are so many memes that many people know about Stan, Dio, Speedwagon, the favorite waifu, that they doesn't want any more of Jojo than the reference in the memes. They think I have watched so many Jojo, what's new about this series? I know everything about it, so why should I have to spend my time watching it? And while talking about Stans, the part system of Jojo, I think I haven't talked them in previous video because I want to give them a separate video, but a small description of Stan is they are the physical manifestation of personal will or soul, and they differ from person to person like they are representing the person, and only a Stan user can see others people's Stan. These are some example of Stans. You can see them in your screen. And the next problem of Jojo is its length. Look, I am not here to complain about length because I am a One Piece lover, and you know One Piece had too many chapters or too many episodes, but BUT, but okay, for a normal 12 to 24 episode anime watcher, it's quite long, or even for a manga reader, it's too long. And some of the part of Jojo is too much boring, and its art style is quite different. Quite different. If you haven't watched Jojo, which is not possible, but let us consider you haven't know anything about Jojo and you haven't watched Jojo. Even memes and reference, the first impression is a weird pop-up guy full of muscles, like every bit of muscle is gymming kind of person walk there, which look like he was born in a protein factory and only drink protein, nothing else kind of thing. We are like, no bro, we want normal animation. Due to its unique art style, many people didn't like it. And another major obstacle of Jojo is its boring part. Like I said many times, it's boring part. They can't be boring for you, but they are literally boring for 90% of Jojo watch. So I am speaking for the majority here. And another part of Jojo, which I initially hated but I love it now, is its changing genre factor. The genre in Jojo changes from chapter to chapter, and it's too bizarre. When you first watches Jojo for the first time, it's not even a Jojo bizarre adventure. It's just a dude fighting with vampires and dealing with family problem, like a slice of life show. And after suddenly it became an action one. For more of the people, it's a big no. And still now some of my Jojo watcher friends hate that, but they can't do anything about it, so they bear it and watch Jojo. And another thing of Jojo is it's too bizarre. Speaking of bizarre, everything is possible in Jojo's story. It not only extends to aliens or vampires, it extends to God as well, which may not be a big thing for an anime, but I am using too much but here, but Jojo always come up with a surprise for you, and the surprise may be good or bad according to your perspective. You may like it or not, it's all up to you. So it is possible that many of the people who wants to watch Jojo get off by this factor as well. And another thing is skipping Jojo first part. Many people just skip Jojo first part and start with second or fourth part of Jojo, maybe chapter, arc, or even episode, and they only appreciate the half of its story, which may they enjoy for short term, but it's not a long term commitment to Jojo. So you need to watch it boring first part and then get started with Jojo, which is not too much boring if you sit down and cover all the first part in one series. it. I mean, just cover all the part in one night. It will be less boring for you, and that's a advice from another Jojo fan. So you can tell that I strongly disagree with the skipping part of Jojo. But nowadays, it's not something impossible to skip Jojo parts, because there are many YouTube channels such as myself. I mean, I didn't explain this type of thing in this channel, but there are many channels out there who can describe the first part of Jojo. I mean, every type of thing you need to know before watching Jojo, and you can get a basic idea while skipping the first or boring parts and just enjoy the Jojo. But for me, it's not ideal to skip Jojo, because you need to know about Dio, Joestar legacy, and the best waifu. I am telling again, the Speedwagon in those boring parts, and I quite enjoy them as an character. Look, it's quite funny to say that just bear some hours of boring part, then you get to the good stuff, and then again boring part started in this anime series, and you have to watch it when you have just a nice trash anime just to click away. Like, you can find anime everywhere, and you can choose from hundreds and thousands of anime at a time. So why should you watch Jojo? Well, watching Jojo is kind of a commitment. Like, you can challenge yourself, should I be able to watch Jojo or complete Jojo? At least for me, it's a nice show, and there are many fans of Jojo. Although it has its disadvantage, but it's a very entertaining show, and I have been saying this since first part. There is a mad old in Jojo. I mean, the meme which you are enjoying now from the Jojo are just incomplete, and when you watch the Jojo, they all make different sense. I mean, you can enjoy the meme from both perspectives, like when you know Jojo, or what if I didn't know the Jojo, because Jojo memes are universal. I mean, I'm going too much deep in the memes, but the point is you get a good experience there. And I can also say that it's a great classical anime, which may or may not be a big statement, but I like Jojo, man. Look how much I criticize Jojo. It's a nice show, there are many fans, and I also love it. So I can't stop myself to recommend Jojo for people to watch and know more about Jojo. I know this became a serious part, so sorry about that. It's just an anime. I'm not saying much it's anything more than anime, but it's a nice anime. Although it has a disadvantage and its advantage, you should give it a try. I mean, just commit to Jojo, have fun watching it, and Jojo also teaches us something. Patience always pay off, because when you put patience when you are at boring chapter, you will get a very good and very entertaining chapter after them. And I can also say that Jojo boring parts are better than the trash anime, I mean, which you think are trash. So at last, I just want to say that if you had already completed Jojo, then congratulations, you had become a Jojo otaku, weebu, or any word describing Jojo fan, and there is a gift from me to you. You can just hit that subscribe button and join here. I mean, that's a too much cheesy line, but please, man, subscribe. And it took a lot of effort to make a video like this, man. So please subscribe and give your appreciation using that like button, because when you hit that like button, it's great. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's wonderful. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any question related to otaku post or anime related content, you can just ask me in the comment section, and I will make a video on it as soon as possible. Okay, then see you in the next one. Bye bye. Love you. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and ring that notification bell. Until the next video, bye.